Ladies and gents, another day. Another great day for Richtech Robotics. Yesterday we were up a significant amount, and today we saw another surge. Just look at that, 75 cents. Let's look at the chart, the last couple days now. We found new support. Originally it was at 46 cents, 45, 46. And then since yesterday's surge at 62 cents, it could not break 65 yesterday, but then it found a new floor. The new floor is 56. And then just today, at the start of the trading session, it opened at 58 cents and then broke 65, surged all the way to 70, actually 84. And it looks like we have a lot of volume the last couple of days. That's what I was talking about in one of my videos. I said what we really need, besides a press release, is a surge of volume. That's exactly what we got. An average volume of 8 million, now 21 million, 3 times as much just today. And we are up 27%. And just want to reiterate, this is not the price to sell. This is not resistance. Is this resistance 150, or is that resistance? This looks clearly like resistance, $2 and around $2. I would say $2 just to be safe, so you're not left holding the bag, because they will drive it down eventually. But $2.24 to be exact. Looking at the last 6 months, you can see, yeah, $2. It just can't break $2 in the last 6 months. It's been a ceiling. Doesn't mean it won't break $2, but if it does break it, it's going to go right back up to 5. When it breaks 5, it'll go back up to 11. I don't think it'll go past 11, in all honesty. But it depends. How bullish are you on Richtech? Are you in for the short term? If so, then sell now. If you're in for the midterm, then maybe sell at $1.50 to $2. If you're in for the long term, actually, you know what? Let me correct what I just said. If you're in for the short term, you want to hold till $1.50 and sell between $1.50 to $2. If you're in for the midterm, then you want to sell at $5. But if you're in this for the long term, you want to wait for at least 11. If you really believe in Richtech, if you're a true believer in Richtech Robotics. Okay, so I'm going to go over 3 DDs for Richtech. So this video is all about Richtech. I'll do a separate video for the rest of the stock market. So here's the first post. This is from the Form 10Q. We're going to read it to put it into context. This was filed August 15th, 2024. So just yesterday. Our product family was designed to provide labor-intensive businesses with robotic automation solutions. So think of Mercedes-Benz, think of Starbucks, think of McDonald's, think of Chipotle, think of restaurants, think of Major League Baseball, bars in those stadiums. Hospitality is the most labor-intensive industry, which is why we have deployed our robots across restaurants, hotels, casinos, hospitals, bars, event spaces, and senior living homes. The market is currently in the phase where end users and system integrators are still gaining experience in adoption and implementation of non-industrial service robots. Let me repeat that. The market is currently in the phase where end users and system integrators are still gaining experience. So it's still in its infancy in terms of adopting this kind of technology and implementing it. These are non-industrial service robots, so commercial rather than in industry. In North America, the primary driver for adoption will be the ongoing trend to automate menial or non-value adding tasks. These tasks include cleaning, transport and delivery, and food preparation. Let me just expand this a little bit more. To further support our clients in optimizing the use of Adam robots and enhancing the efficiency of their operations, we established a wholly owned subsidiary, Alpha Max Management LLC, in June 2024. That's a new development. So Alpha Max Management provides business management and operational services to help our clients better integrate robots into their workflow. This initiative will initially focus on our partnerships with ghost kitchens, beginning with the ghost kitchen inside the Walmart in Dawsonville, Georgia, and the One Kitchen restaurant in a Walmart in Rockford, Illinois. So there's one in Georgia, one in Illinois, so 2 open right now. We expect this business service to generate a steady and growing revenue stream, reflecting its impact in our financial results over the upcoming quarters. Okay, this is, you know what? $1.50 might be the very bottom. This looks like it might be going back up to 5, maybe 10, maybe even 20. This is really exploding because, let's think of it this way, folks. Adam was implemented in the first location, right? In Dawsonville, Georgia. So that is one of, I think, 200 something. And then now they've got a second one. So they're about 1% complete. There's a lot more to go. Let's read this post. This is an interesting post from their Facebook. So follow their page on Facebook. You're going to see a lot of news there. Titan is a gold mine, saving you 50 minutes per technician per day. And I just want to add, I did go to their Facebook, and they have a new robot that is coming out, and they're going to release more information. It's called the Scorpion. It does sound like a military robot. It's not. It's basically, what it is essentially Atom. It's like a smaller Atom. So it says here, Richtech Robotics, something new is coming. Can you guess what? And they're going to release more information on. It says on the video, a new robot emerges September 20th, 2024. I don't know if you can see that. And they're kind of being really sneaky about it. Not sneaky, a little mysterious about it. But September, what was the date again? September 14th? You just double check. Yeah, September 20th. Okay. But on their website, on I should say their Facebook page, it's already been revealed. But I suppose it hasn't been released to the same magnitude as Atom. It's still perhaps under testing, still prototype, but not ready for mass production yet. I think that's what it is. But I have a video of it. It's on their Facebook, and it's showing the robot. If you can see that, the robot is serving coffee. So it's basically a more compact version of Atom. Perhaps it's just as efficient. I'm not sure. It seems to have a better field of view compared to Atom. So that's a Scorpion right there. But that's not the reason I bring up the second post. It says here, Automation News. So this has been reposted by or shared by Richtech. It reads as follows. Mercedes-Benz AG implements robotic parts delivery system from Richtech Robotics in their auto workshops. Mercedes-Benz, in collaboration with Richtech Robotics, has announced the integration of the Titan robot in their service workshops. This advanced robot, specifically designed for parts delivery, is revolutionizing workshop operations by significantly increasing efficiency and productivity. The benefits of this innovation are numerous: increased efficiency, automated parts delivery, which drastically reduces technicians' waiting times, optimizing the workflow in the workshop, precision. Titan ensures that the correct parts are delivered to the right technician at the precise moment, minimizing errors and delays. You know, they could probably do surgery at this point, assisting the doctor. Flexibility. The robot adapts to different workshop configurations, offering a scalable solution for businesses of all sizes. Safety. By eliminating the need for technicians to constantly move around to retrieve parts, the risk of accidents is reduced, creating a safer work environment. And I think this is great. That's great news. But in terms of the medical scene, because everyone's bodies are different, I think it would have a harder time to adapt to doing something like complicated surgery, for instance. Okay, so that's that image. Last image. So this is from Reddit. It says here, regarding investing in service robotics, why? I don't have the full title. It says, excellent 240 locations in the future. Wow, this is talking about, I believe, in the ghost kitchens in Walmart stores. It says here, what's interesting is that each Atom robot roughly costs 180,000 US dollars. Okay, if that's going into 240 locations, that means Richtech Robotics will generate around 240 locations times 180. That's 43.2 million US dollars. That's amazing. That's amazing cash flow for 2024 for a startup. I see demand growing over time with other businesses such as Starbucks, Tim Hortons, etc. The potential for growth is enormous. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be a little more conservative with that number. Let's say it's only half of that. Okay, let's say it takes 90,000 to make that robot in parts, and so they end up with 90,000 profit, because you have to take into account how much does it cost to produce a robot. So being a little conservative here, if it costs them, let's say, okay, even more conservative, 100,000. Okay, they're only making 80,000, perhaps. I'm just thinking worst case scenario. Multiply by 240. That's 19.2 million. That's still a significant number. Why? Because last year in 2023, their annual revenue was only 8 million. Okay, so that would represent a jump of over 200%. Over 200% easily. So let's just divide that by 8. Yeah, it's about 240%, if not mistaken. So 240% increase in revenue if they get all those locations open within a year. I don't think that's going to happen in a year. It might take longer than that. But yeah, that is a steady cash flow for 2024 and beyond. I hate using beyond. It gives me like PTSD of metamaterials. And even that, I had to bring up someone, I was reading about this George whatever, and it reminded me of George from metamaterials. I thought, oh no, I'm getting PTSD from being traumatized by metamaterials. Okay, but in any case, this is looking really good. Richtech Robotics. Can't wait for next week. I feel like next week is going to be a slaughter. The shorts are desperate to cover right now. It's catching up with them, all these naked shorts. I've been saying for a while, and a lot of people have been suspecting that there's just so many naked shorts, and eventually it's going to catch up to them, and that's what's happening. It's what we see in the last 3 days now. Since Tuesday, it's been on a rip, because it could not stay this low at 33 cents for too long, because we know what this is really worth. At least $5. At least. Truly. Like truly, it's at least $5. And then it surged to 11 with all the hype. It's rounding, and then the shorts decided, let's target this baby. Bring it down as low as we can. And you know what? They had their way. Went down to between $1, roughly $1. Let's just say $1 to $2. Yeah, $1 to $2 for a good 7 months, and then and then only in the last, what was that, 10 days? Because it was shorted from August the 5th, and then August the 6th, it hit rock bottom, 37 cents. Actually, it was 33 cents to be more exact. So since the 6th, it's only been 9 days, folks. It's been 9 days. And it's digging itself out of the hole that the shorts had dug for it. And we started at 33 cents, went up to 60 something, stayed pretty stable around 46 to 50 cents. And then we saw a breakout again just in the last couple days now. Beginning yesterday at 64 cents, I want to say. And then today, a new high, 75. So I think this is this isn't resistance, but once it breaks this ceiling, and I believe it will, it's going to head to $1 and then eventually $1.50. We're going to see resistance because I feel like resistance is really around $1.50 to $2 at the most. And once it hits $2, it's going to be shorted. They're going to short it massively. It's going to go right back down to maybe $1, $1.50. But I don't think it's going to go be shorted all the way down here because of all the volume that's come in. You've got a lot of retail investors into the stock now, and it's just too much support. So I don't think it's going to break 50 cents again. I think that's long gone. It's not going back to 50 cents. So if you had the opportunity to buy it below 50 cents, congratulations, because it's not going to go back down to that in a long time anyway. I don't believe so. This looks like the breakout, especially with everything going on that I just read in regards to the news with this company, their developments, they're implementing these robots, the Atom robots, in over 200, I think 240 locations, if not mistaken. Different Walmarts, the ghost kitchens, specifically the one kitchen. We've got their deal with Mercedes-Benz, and we don't know how many shops it's being used in, but if it's going to be adopted company-wide, can you imagine the revenue there? That's some more revenue. We've got Major League Baseball. Are they going to introduce and implement Atom in all of the Major League Baseball stadiums? How many teams are there? It's like 30 plus, right? And each robot could serve, maybe they're going to have one robot or two robots. So how many robots would they have per stadium? Let's just say at least one. So that's 30 robots. And then if they're getting the Titans in a bunch of Mercedes dealerships, how many robots is that? And they may need repairs because, things do break. They may need updates. So that is going to be interesting. I think the future is looking very bright for Richtech. And Serve Robotics is a good play as well, but this is the one that is taking the spotlight clearly. So that's all for this video. I'll do another one just for the rest of the stock market. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great weekend. God bless you all, and God bless your investments. See you Monday. Actually, see you in the next video for the stock market.